How many of you have ever received an Amber Alert on your phone? Okay. Amber Alerts have been popping up on our cell phones, interstate signs, news outlets, and many other sources for important information since 1996. The Amber in Amber Alerts is an acronym. The acronym stands for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response. These alerts go out whenever the police believe that a missing child is in immediate danger, and they are hoping that with the help of the public, they will be able to find the child quickly and bring them home safe. These alerts were created in response to a kidnapping that occurred in January of 1996 in Arlington, Texas. Amber Hagerman was 9 years old when she was kidnapped. The day that she was taken, she had been out riding bikes with her younger brother, Ricky. Amber was taken outside of a local grocery store, and the only description from the moment that she was taken was that of a blue pickup truck leaving the scene. The community and the police spent countless hours searching for Amber after she was reported missing in the hopes that they would be able to find her and bring her home safe. A direct quote from the lead detective on the case: "For those first few days, we spent all of our extra time looking. It was like if you weren't on another call, you were actively looking for her. We were looking everywhere in the city." Sadly, Amber's body was found 5 days later by a dog walker, only a few short miles from where she was taken. To this day, they still have no clue who committed this horrendous act. And the police, any lead that they get, even to this day, they look into it in the hopes that they will be able to bring some peace and closure to this still grieving family. This event led many to wonder what could be done to speed up the process of finding a missing child. And on the same day that Amber's body was found, a Dallas, Texas local by the name of Diane Simone called a local radio station and asked the question, can local broadcasting networks and local law enforcement work together to get the information out immediately following the report of a missing child? And to quote an NBC News article, it was a call that would change hundreds of lives in the years to come. And later that same year, Dallas-Fort Worth broadcasters established an alert system with local law enforcement, and over the years, that alert system has spread nationwide. In the past 22 years, Amber Alerts have helped to bring home approximately 924 children. Now, there are some that would argue that Amber Alerts do not actually help that much, because every year approximately 800,000 children go missing. But if you break down that number, many of those 800,000 do not have an Amber Alert issued for them. Whether it be because the police don't believe it's necessary, or the child is found shortly after they've gone missing, or the child is a runaway. But out of the ones who have had an Amber Alert issued, a majority of them are found. Whether it's immediately after or it's a couple days later, because they were able to get the public's help. Because the more eyes that you have, the faster you're able to find something. There are some cases in which, even with an Amber Alert, they're not found, or they're not found in time. But a majority of the Amber Alerts that are issued are successful. To conclude, Amber Alerts were created out of tragedy, but this tragedy helped bring the public and the police together to help find these missing children. And this cooperation has helped bring over 900 children home to their families. And without these Amber Alerts, there's a high likelihood that those 924 children would not have been returned to their families, and their families would still be wondering, where's my child? The importance of Amber Alerts in their history, how they came about, should not be overlooked or underappreciated.